name is Kathleen Fleming, and I'm here representing the SolarCycle team tonight. And I'll keep it brief because I know we're all waiting to see what the fate is of these three very fascinating teams. SolarCycle began in response to massive health problems facing the developing world. Lack of access to clean drinking water and smoke inhalation from cooking with wood-burning stoves. These problems, in terms of people affected, are fairly staggering. 1.1 billion people don't have access to clean water, and 2.4 billion are using biomass or wood as their primary cooking fuel. These result in a host of diarrheal and respiratory diseases that cumulatively account for about 10% of the global burden of disease. SolarCycle, reflecting upon this, as well as the potential of solar concentrating applications to mitigate these problems, had to think creatively about how to make solar cookers and water pasteurizers work for the people who needed them most. So we turned to the bottom of the life cycle and we looked at trash. Plastic bag trash is a fairly ubiquitous problem in much of the developing world. The United Nations Environmental Program estimates that over 1 billion plastic bags exist as trash in sub-Saharan Africa. By repurposing these plastic bags, as well as the metallized interior of misprinted potato chip bags, we're able to produce the most durable, sustainable, and financially accessible water pasteurizers and solar cookers on the market. Our water pasteurizer has a 10-meter-long trough, which is lined with our reflective material. Through this trough runs a pipe into which is passively fed the local unimproved water source. The trough concentrates sunlight onto the pipe, heating the water inside until it heats to about 165 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature, two things happen. Most importantly, all the pathogens in the water have been denatured, and so the water is safe to drink. Secondly, a thermostatic valve at the other end of the pipe opens and permits the clean water into the clean water holding tank. When operated at maximum capacity, one SolarCycle pasteurizer will clean 1,000 liters of water a day and meet the water needs of 80 people. Our solar cookers are pretty simple designs. They're inverted cones, so they look not unlike upside-down lamp shades with a flat bottom. The cook prepares her food as normal, puts it in a pot, and places the pot at the bottom of that cone. Cooking time is increased by roughly 33%, but time is saved from having to collect firewood or tend to a fire and make sure food's not burning, so the cook is free to pursue other activity. The social benefits and social savings of these products are what really drive myself and my team day to day. One $5 SolarCycle cooker reduces carbon emissions, time spent collecting firewood, and smoke-related illness, and annually accrues $34 worth of social savings. Even more astoundingly, one $350 pasteurizer, when used consistently and appropriately, reduces the incidence of diarrheal disease by over 40% and annually accrues $2,500 worth of social benefits. Another big part of our business plan, which I'll quickly point out to you, is that our distribution network is one tapping into micro-entrepreneurs. We want to partner with local microcredit groups that will allow budding entrepreneurs to purchase batches of our ovens and full water pasteurization systems, so that these individuals can then resell individual ovens and retail the pasteurized water within their communities. In doing this, we're able to create real local buy-in, real local ownership, and making our project that much more sustainable. In closing, I'm the pilot project coordinator for SolarCycle, so it's a particularly exciting time for me to be talking to you about our work, because just last night we concretely decided on where we're going for our field test this summer. We'll be headed to Mozambique in about 2.5 weeks, where we'll be working in a northern city called Pemba, and we'll be working in partnership with a US-based 501c3 called the DREAM Project. The DREAM Project focuses its energies on rehabilitating children orphaned and abandoned by the AIDS pandemic. In addition to introducing these kids into adoptive families, the DREAM Project also hooks up these adoptive families with micro-ventures so that they can assume this additional responsibility of new children and their families. SolarCycle is going to be one of those micro-ventures, and we are very excited about this opportunity. So from everyone, both at the Dream Project in Mozambique and SolarCycle up in Boston, we thank the Tomberg Family Foundation for their support. Thank you.